The NGO Forum on Women, Beijing, 1995. Open!
We are all witnessing a historic moment, a moment which is characterized by unprecedented solidarity.
Let us stop violence against women.
If there is one message that echoes forth from this conference, let it be that human rights are women's rights and women's rights are human rights once and for all.
In 1995, 189 countries adopted the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action, a visionary roadmap for equality between men and women. Nearly 20 years later, we have made progress, but we still have a long way to go for men and women, boys and girls to be equal.
Much has been achieved, but much more needs to be done, and it can be done.
Picture it. Picture a world where all girls and boys go to school. A world without gender stereotypes. A world where there's equal pay for equal work. A world without child marriages. An end to violence against women and girls. This is not a women's issue. This is an issue for humanity.
I'm working for a world where women are safe from violence, where girls can grow up safe, healthy, and strong.
We want Planet 50-50 before 2030, and we want substantial progress by 2020. Together, we must turn this picture into a reality. Empowering women, empowering humanity, picture it.
Kalpana. Представьте себе это.
Imagínalo.
Imaginez. 展望未来. تخيلوا.
Picture it.
The United Nations' 5th Sustainable Development Goal is gender equality. The UN want to achieve absolute gender equality and empower all women and girls. Let us explain. With the objective to totally eradicate gender discrimination, firstly, prejudice in the workplace must be tackled. Data suggests that women are only now just earning what men were 10 years ago, with a global average of just over 7,300 compared to men's earnings of 13,500. We spoke to Ovi in Bangladesh, where this is an extremely pressing issue.
If you visit Bangladesh, you can see girls have been treated so badly, especially in the rural area. First of all, you need to educate a girl so that she can know her rights. If she knows about her rights, she will stand for equality.
Women are also being taken advantage of in many other ways. Sexual exploitation, domestic abuse, and trafficking are just a few of the major concerns. Forced premature marriages and female genital mutilation are also prevailing issues. This is causing a large amount of unwanted pregnancies and STD transfers within women.
For this reason, women and children need to have access to sexual and reproductive health care. Due to lack of access, 1,600 women and 10,000 newborns die every day from preventable causes, which is why the UN are strengthening policies and enforcing laws for the promotion of gender equality and the empowerment of all women. And that's what you should know about the United Nations' 5th Sustainable Development Goal. So what are you going to do about it? Check out members.worldmerit.org and thanks for watching.
So lover, which way have you moved? It's been a while since our bodies grooved.
Nosotras las mujeres hemos sufrido en todo el contexto. Se sufrió la violencia sexual, se sufrió el exterminio de mujeres, el asesinato de mujeres. Nos han convertido en como ese botín de guerra para los hombres. Cuando yo estuve en La Habana, Cuba, para mí, como mujer, como indígena y como víctima, fue algo importante porque realmente desde ahí podría dar mis aportes, mi lucha, mi resistencia, todo lo que yo había luchado. Entonces para mí fue un logro importante porque ahí se refleja la resistencia y la pervivencia como mujer dentro de un escenario histórico para Colombia.
Eso es un primer paso para poder lograr la paz.
I came from a small holler in West Virginia where my grandfather was a coal miner, and I learned about work and what it means to work, that it's not just something that you do, but it's who you are. Our economy in Eastern Kentucky has seen such a hard hit from the downturn of the industry. All they've known is coal mining. That's all their families knew. My name is Michelle. I'm a former AmeriCorps Vista who's now working for the Eastern Kentucky Concentrated Employment Program, and we're helping to find coal miners employment. When we came on board, over 8,000 people lost their jobs in the coal industry. Our job has been to come in and to provide hope and support to make those connections to other jobs and to offer education and retraining so that they don't have to leave this land that's been their home. So April and I were able to kind of reconnect with some of those folks who have kind of gotten lost in the system.
I actually contacted about 700 coal miners. Got on the phone, talked with each one of them, and let them know that I have some resources to help them with.
There's going to be a great opportunity with BitSource where they took coal miners and they're turning them into coders.
I grew up in Perry County, Kentucky. Most of my family's worked in the coal mines. I'm a third-generation coal miner. In 2013, I was laid off. They came to us and told us that they didn't need us no more and sent us home. I lost everything I had. I had to start over. Went back to school, graduated with a network and administration degree. AmeriCorps Vista, Michelle told us about the job and then applied for BitSource. At BitSource, I code, I program websites, and basically do a lot of the styling, programming. I'd say the future of BitSource is so far it's looking good. I think I have a good career here. I hope that I can pass down what I've learned here to my son.
And as AmeriCorps Vista, our job is to build capacity. And because of that work, we know that 200 people went back into the workforce. So that's 200 families that had a little bit better knowledge of where their security was coming from, that they would have food and that they would have shelter for their families.
Our AmeriCorps Vistas were like a little army right in the midst of our efforts with trying to work with the coal industry, engage coal miners. Their enthusiasm and their connection with we've got to help this region was infectious.
Being an AmeriCorps Vista means that you've made a mark on something and that it will always be there and that it will continue to grow as other people come in and take over where you left off.
For 75th?
Yep.
Anyone spot where the river usually runs? Yeah, is it down right below us right
Yeah,
now?
we're right over the river right now.
Well, that's where it should be.
Yep. Looks like you're about to lose Lake 4. And if you do, all that water's coming. Wow. Look at that house up there. It's under.
The road leading into X, is that the top of the house, or is that a house that's floated down the river?
Floated down the river a
It's
bit.
the top of somebody's house.
Yeah. Came out of the canyon.
About half the water is split. Some's going down the river and some's going on a new path to the south.
All right, I'm Jessica Lombardo. I'm here in Colorado. I'm here to do work.
Yeah!
super excited. The weather's gorgeous. Hey, I'm Teresa. I'm here in Colorado to help you know it's artificial when you taste that out. Yeah.
I'm here because it's completely different and something that I wouldn't normally do. And yeah.
Things that I do during the year is the alternate spring break.
Came here to Colorado to volunteer because I like getting involved in the school, and so many people kept telling me about the alternative spring breaks and alternative winter breaks. I was like, I gotta do it, so.
Yeah!
Wow. So that's what it looked like before.
It does not look like that at all.
No.
It will when I'm done.
What is it?
I'm just guessing.
This is what it looked like before, where we're going today.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you can.
Bring those with us.
Well, yeah, we're gonna bring them. I'm gonna keep them. Wow. So the craziest part, and you guys will see it today, I think it must be on that one, is there was an outhouse. If you go down to the river, there's like a little cement base. That's where the ground used to be. The river moved itself over like 20 feet.
Oh wow.
And knocked the outhouse out. So the river physically moved over 20 feet.
We've had so many groups come up, like you guys, coming up from Texas, coming from New York, coming from Massachusetts, coming from Oklahoma. They're starting to come out now and help, which is really critical. It's been hard, but the only good thing is that there's a lot of good people coming out to help now. That's really awesome.
My name is Jessica Lombardo, and I'm from St. Joseph's in Patchogue. I am Joanna Biss, and I'm a sophomore at St. Joseph College on the Brooklyn campus.
Hi, my name is Megan Wensler, and I'm from the Brooklyn campus.
I'm Paul Bartley, and I'm a senior at the Patchogue campus.
My name is Emmeline Venegas, and I'm here because I wanted to help out and I wanted to do something different.
We had a team of 29 across the two campuses. People who have never done it before, people who've done multiple ones before. Some people who knew each other, many of them didn't. So the congealing of the team, the way they worked together, the readiness to step forward when something was needed, the sharing and team, was really part of the best experience for me.
What really surprised me was really how powerful nature could be. We're really 6 months out from when the flood was, and it's incredible to see how much devastation there still is. And I really made me realize how much the people here really need our help.
I serve because I serve because
I serve because
I serve because It is my way of giving back to the world.
I serve because.
I serve because.
Sweet. I serve because.
I serve because.
I serve because.
We serve because. And we serve because God is good. That's my full thought about it. We serve for each other, for loving one another, the people that are coming out now, just to help one another, serve each other as well as the Lord.
The exact answer I was hoping you would give. I don't like to force answers because it's not natural, but that was exactly.
Times for you.
The United Nations is an organization with goals of peace and sustainable development around the world. Their mission is huge, but we're breaking it down in 2 minutes. 17 sustainable development goals. Let's get to them, cause the more you know. Look, in some corners of the world today, people are living on $1 a day. Hey, that's not how it ought to be. So goal 1, eliminate poverty. And goal 2, root out hunger across the globe. There's 800 million people hungry if you want to know. Number 3 is health and well-being, and getting people the health care that they need in. Learning in school are the hard to go for. Education opens up minds and doors. Goal number 5 is empower girls and women so they can have the same rights that men are given. Number 6, people need water that's clean. Poor sanitation can spread disease. Carbon-free energy is goal number 7, and how to achieve it is a question that's pressing. But if we put our minds together and work hard, we can find a solution, I'm guessing. 17 sustainable development goals to improve life all around the globe. Protecting human health and the environment. Whatever bed we make, we gon' have to lie in it. 17 sustainable development goals to improve life all around the globe. Protecting human health and the environment. Whatever bed we make, we gon' have to lie in it. Now imagine that you work all day for no pay. Economic growth and decent work is goal 8. Goal number 9 is to foster innovation in infrastructure and industrialization. Goal number 10, inequality reduction. 11 is sustainable city construction. 12, well, that's sustainable consumption, so what we use matches up with production. Goal 13 calls for urgent action to combat climate change, cause we know it's happening. 14, protect life under seas. 15, protect life on land. Goal 16 is for peace and justice all over the planet. They're in high demand. And the final goal, number 17, is the critical factor, the heart of the machine. It's the strength in the way we achieve these goals of sustainable development around the globe. Yo, 17 sustainable development goals to improve life all around the globe. Protecting human health and the environment. Whatever bed we make, we gon' have to lie in it. 17 sustainable development goals to improve life all around the globe. Protecting human health and the environment. Whatever bed we make, we gon' have to lie in it.
The kids break up the rocks, and I lift them from one place to another and help in whichever way I can. And it's been great. It certainly beats going to a gym. This gives you a different kind of view of young people working together towards a common goal. I'm in middle age, and And when you start thinking about what do you want to do, how do you want to live your life, I think this is certainly a productive way. I think in service there is no age. You're going to love it. I mean, you're going to love being with 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds. It's all good. We're here to help the families, but we help each other out. We'd get the Jersey Shore back on track and people back on their homes if everybody my age gave 1 week once in their life. It would be good enough.